Okay, now it's time for us to talk about the basketball hoes. So before we even get into the review, before we get into the bullshit, before we get into the drama and the catness and the childishness, before we get into all that, let me address something real quick. When you guys, my viewers, Team Scotty, fans, supporters, whatever, subscribers, whatever you wanna, bring yourself to be. I don't like to say fans, I'd rather say supporters, subscribers, Team Scotty, whatever. Okay, when y'all watch me, we're here to shade, we're here to laugh, we're here to talk shit, and we're here to give you the real shit, the real talk coming from myself, whether you agree or not. We're here to do all the shit that I just named, right? So, at the end of the day, it's not about being bitter. It's not about being biased or whatever. Because some of you guys be so fucking serious and so damn sensitive. When you come to my channel, we're here to talk about things from where I see from my point of view. If you just so happen to agree with what I'm saying, bitch, we right here with each other. But if you don't agree with it, that's fine. Just leave your comment. You don't get to tell me what to get the fuck over, and you don't get to tell me that I'm being biased or bitter just because I don't like your fave. I don't have to like your fave. This is not what I'm here for. I'm not here to pacify you nor satisfy you, bitch. I'm here to talk about what the fuck I think, and I see it from my motherfucking point of view. I'm not biased, and I'm not bitter. These women are what the fuck do these women got that I fucking want? I don't want to be them. I don't want their life, so what the fuck am I bitter about? Bias, that's subjective. I'm only biased when I'm saying shit that y'all don't like, that some of y'all don't like. I'm not Team Miami. Get over it. I don't like the Miami girls, and that's just what it is. I'm going to continue to drag them because they always give me something to drag their ass about. So if anybody need to get over it, some of y'all need to get over it. Stop being so fucking sensitive and just enjoy the content for what it is, okay? I hate that I had to give a disclaimer for that. But let's just get into the review. So, Tammy and Shawnee, they sit down. And, they have a conversation about Reggie. And, I can't believe that Reggie and Tammy been together for this long. You know what I'm saying? And I thought they wasn't going to last. But they've been together for quite a few years now. And, Tammy seems to be very much in love with this man, and I honestly see that she's in a better place. And you can also tell that she was begged to be back on this show because apparently before the season even began production, she wasn't coming back, but they gave her an offer that she couldn't refuse, and she came back. But you can tell that she's pretty much over this whole basketball wives drama bullshit, but whatever. So she's talking about Reggie's talking about proposing to her. They've been looking at rings and stuff, but she just wants the proposal to be right. She's received several rings in the past, and she just want to get it right. And they wind up talking about Tammy's issues with Jennifer and Evelyn. Now, one breath, Tammy says that she's happy that Jennifer and Evelyn are friends because they deserve each other. Shade. But at the same point in time, she says that the issue that she got with Jennifer and Evelyn's friendship is because of the fact that Jennifer talks shit about Evelyn to her for years when they weren't friends. But Tammy, you talk shit about Evelyn too before y'all became buddies and maligned the LA girls last season. As I said in my last video, y'all were friends, but you talk shit about her too. So what the fuck is the point? Friends fall out. Sometimes they might talk a little bit of shit sometimes during their absence, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Get over it, bitch. You mad about the wrong thing and you're concerned with the wrong thing. If these bitches want to be friends, I'm gonna be friends, because honestly, I don't like you, I don't like Shawnee, I don't like Jennifer, I don't like Evelyn. But we can really tell that Jennifer and Evelyn were real friends for years, and that's just what it is. You don't gotta like it, but that's just the truth. They were friends for a mighty long time, and you just have to deal with it and get over that shit. Get over it. Like, their friendship really has nothing to do with you. And at this point, you just got to get over it. You either got to make that decision. We know you don't fuck with Evelyn. That's pretty clear. But if you don't want to be friends with Jennifer, then don't be friends with her. Stop bitching about it and just keep it moving. Who the fuck cares at this point? Like, whatever. So, Cece goes out for drinks with Jennifer and Evelyn, and she confronts them about the shit that they've been saying about her as far as the whole giving happy endings thing. Now, this is where the whole bitter and biased shit came from last week when I did my review on the damn show. First of all, ain't nobody being biased and ain't nobody being bitter. Ain't nobody trying to find no reason to go in on these bitches. What the fuck they did was messy. They brought that shit up talking about, well, I heard what she do at the nurse's station. She give them happy beginnings at the nurse's station. I don't give a fuck if that shit, if they, like, at the end of the day, it was, to me, it wasn't a joke. They knew what the fuck they were doing, and all they ever do is make jokes about other people. And maybe it was a joke to them, but all jokes ain't funny, bitch. And at the end of the day, the shit wasn't funny. Like, don't nobody want nobody joking about them being a damn prostitute. Like, that shit ain't cool. And some of y'all be so Team Miami to the point to where y'all want to bypass all of their fucking antics like we supposed to get over it because they were the greater show or they were the more entertaining girls. I don't give a fuck about that. If a bitch wrong, they motherfucking wrong, and Jennifer and Evelyn were wrong, and then the fact that when Cece confronted them about it, so Krista didn't tell you that it was a joke, it wasn't a joke. Y'all know it wasn't a joke. You bitches were being messy. And that's just what it is. And y'all don't know how to deal with that. Y'all doing the same shit, y'all. Y'all are such season 1 and season 2 bitches that don't make no sense. This is the same shit y'all did when you met Ashley Walker. This is the same shit you did when you met Royce. This is the same shit you did with Kenya Bell. This is the same shit you did. Like, y'all do this shit all the time. Y'all always try to haze the new girls with bullshit that y'all supposedly heard or just find any reason not to let them into the circle. Y'all been doing it. Y'all been some 9th grade ass bitches who don't want certain girls to sit at the lunch table with y'all. Y'all always done that. So y'all can stop it with the bullshit. So now y'all made it Kristen. So now Cece throws a party, invites all the girls. Everybody's there except for OG, I think, because I don't think all of them met OG yet besides Jackie. And I don't think, was Tammy there? I don't think Tammy was there either. But they invite the girls or whatever, and Jennifer comes in, and then you know they call the vodka truth serum, and they want to give it to Kristen. And Kristen said, well, I never lie, and that's what Evelyn said, that's not true. So now Jennifer is fucking pissed off at Kristen because of some shit that they fucking said. How the fuck y'all gonna get mad with her because she went back and told Cece what the fuck y'all said? If anything, Kristen would have been a fake ass bitch if she didn't say something. Then Jennifer, old whiny giraffe looking ass, want to sit up here and talk about, I have bigger shit to worry about. I'm in court right now for some stuff that somebody said about me. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about you being in court about no bullshit. Now you want to turn this around and make it about Kristen and make it about yourself and want to give brownie points to be a victim because your ass in court. Don't nobody give a fuck about them. What the fuck they got to do with you? You said it. So how the fuck you gonna turn it around and put it on Kristen? You said that shit and everything ain't funny. So Kristen gets pissed off and she begins to get teary-eyed. And she said, one thing about me is that I'm not a liar. Then Jennifer gonna say, well, first of all, I never said you a liar. Let's not put words in my mouth. And Shani was like, well, you are insinuating that she's a liar. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you, you pig nose bitch. You finally did something right. You calling somebody out on what the fuck they doing. Jennifer, you are saying she lying. At the end of the day, you said it. And then Kristen was like, I'm not about to argue about something. We sitting up here arguing about something that she hasn't even fucking done. Exactly. She never did it, but these bitches want to bring it to the forefront like she's a whore, she's a prostitute, but then want to mask it as a joke. If anybody said that shit about them, they would not be feeling this shit. Whether they meant it as a joke or not, they would have had the same motherfucking reaction. So y'all can miss me with the bias shit. You can miss me with, oh, y'all just hate the Miami girls so much that y'all are just trying to find any reason to read them or drag them. They give me every reason to drag them because they're so high schooly ass bitches. They can dish shit out, but they can't motherfucking take it. They can throw shit out there, but can't catch it. That's the shit that I don't like about them. They sat out there and talked about the LA girls like a dog and made it seem like they were childish and they did the ultimate worst when Evelyn was jumping across tables and throwing wine bottles and plates at bitches. They doing the same shit. So my thing about it is, bitch, bye. Jennifer really pissed me off and she tried to really flip that shit around on Kristen like it was her motherfucking fault. It wasn't. It wouldn't be nothing to talk about if y'all bitches never would have brought up in the first place. Oh, but it's a joke. Oh, but I'm Samora, Monique, and Miss Laura, and I'm sitting up here being on Common View making jokes about bitches being prostitutes, and they're supposed to accept it. No, everything ain't a fucking joke, and everything ain't funny. Nobody wants no, we can crack jokes on each other all day, but don't make no joke about me being a prostitute. That shit ain't funny. Let it go. And they eventually let it go. If I was Kristen, I never would have hugged that ratchet ass bitch, Jennifer. Never. And the fact that she trying to go in on Kristen, Where was this energy with Tammy? Where was this energy with anybody else? You pick and choose who you want to get buck with, bitch. You right back to being that weak ass following bitch that you been, bitch. The main reason why I never liked you in the first place. So, Tammy, she tries on dresses with Lyric, and you know Lyric is beautiful. She has come a long way from that Elmer's glue ass hair that she had when they first came on the show. But she's beautiful, and I love her relationship with Tammy, and I'm glad that Lyric is now trying to give Reggie a chance, you know. But she did admit that she could not give Reggie a chance due to her issues with her father, and now that she's able to work through those things, she can finally be fully into giving Reggie a chance. You know what I mean? And sometimes it takes time. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to do that, and you know, when my stepdaddy came into my, well, ex-stepdaddy rather, came into my life, I was only 4, so I grew up with that man, so I didn't really have no time to process the fact that my daddy left and went on and got a whole nother life in another family. I didn't have that chance, but Lyric does, and I'm glad that she's trying to get past everything, and the dress that Tammy chose was phenomenal. I loved it on her. But I don't know what's going on with Tammy and her damn tree branch ass neck. What's going on with that? Because she done got real skinny, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on with her. But that's neither here nor there. So, Cece and Kristen, they go for a walk, and they have a conversation. And Cece honestly feels like Jennifer and Evelyn are trying to keep up shit. They're trying to break them two up. And I agree. I don't know if they're trying to break them up, but I do think that Jennifer and Evelyn are trying to keep up a bunch of bullshit. They are. They've always been they always been two-headed ass monsters. They've been mean girls, mean and evil, as Royce would say. And I really believe that all they're trying to do is keep up shit, because at the end of the day, y'all want to say that it's a joke, but who makes jokes like that about people? Because God forbid, if somebody made a joke like that about one of them, we wouldn't hear the end of it. So they can keep it on. They can keep it with the bullshit. Miss me with it. I swear you need to miss me with it. But Kristen was like, well, are you just like, fuck them? You know, it is what it is. And you know, Cece like, yeah, pretty much. And Kristen was like, well, if we're going to be around these girls, you're going to have to defend yourself. And that's really the best advice that Kristen could give them. Because if she don't defend herself, they're going to continuously try to put their foot on her neck because they know that she weak. They only pick on bitches that's weak. I mean, Mika Claxton. I mean, looking back on it, yeah, she was messy, but she didn't really have much of a backbone, honestly, because she really wanted to be down with the clique. Then you got Keisha, then you got Kenya, and then, you know, you got bitches like that who really didn't make a good impression. Not really a good impression, but they couldn't stick because they wasn't able to handle the shit. They wasn't able to handle these bitches, and then we need somebody that can handle them. Like, bitches like Royce and Brandy, they could never make it because they stood up to these bitches. And that's why they did whatever they could to malign Brandy. They did whatever they could to malign Royce. And as you can see, Royce and Brandy are my favorites because they stood up for themselves. That's why I like them. So, Jackie, she introduces Tammy to OG. And from what Jackie told OG in the conversation, they have split, you know, when OG looks at herself in the mirror, she sees Tammy. But Tammy was like, I don't know what mirror you looking in. And I'm like, Tammy, girl, don't treat OG like Jennifer and Evelyn treated your food stamp ring ass when you first got there. Don't do that. Because when you first came on that show with that fucked up ass wig and that fanny pack, looking like you coming straight out of 1985, bitch, don't do that. Okay? That pissed me off. Like, girl, you had that fucked up ass wig with the fanny pack and the bell bottoms, and you look like you come out of 1985. You give good love to me, baby. It's so good to take this heart of mine into your hands. You give good love to me. Did that song come out in 1985? Oh, okay. So, yeah. But in the midst of the conversation, you know, Tammy said, well, I will say about the things that I'm saying and the things that she's saying, I do see some similarities, and I don't say that often. And I do believe that Tammy and OG gonna get along. But I don't like how she was shading her when OG was really being a true bubbly spirit to her ass. But they started talking about Jennifer, and I think Jackie was telling Tammy about what happened with Jennifer, Evelyn, Cece, and Kristen, and they talked about how messy Jennifer is, and it's pretty clear that Jennifer is messy, because the first thing she want to yell out and say, I'm not messy. You are. You are. You've been messy since the season started, bitch, and you're going to get even more messier as the season progresses. Bitch, bye. So, Tammy gets the invite to go to OG's party so she can meet all the girls, and she's with it. So Tammy and Jennifer meet up and they talk about the party, and Tammy foresees the party to be a shit show, as it always is. Every time they get together, it's a motherfucking shit show. Which I do agree with her on. It's always a motherfucking shit show. So, you know, Tammy just feel like I got to feed all you bitches with a long handled spoon, because if y'all gonna laugh at Evelyn when she make jokes about me, then laugh when I make jokes about that bitch. Honestly, that's just what it is. Cause she still talked about how Shawnee really didn't laugh when she said what she said about Evelyn, but she just kikied when they made jokes about her. But why you didn't say that to Shawnee when y'all was sitting on the couch together? Why you didn't bring that up to her, but you brought it up to Jennifer? Okay, and Jennifer, why you don't have that energy that you have with Kristen? Why you ain't got it with Tammy? Why Tammy calling your ass out for your messy ass, flip-floppish ass ways? See, this is why, like, I can't understand why anybody's calling me biased, because I'm calling each and every one of these bitches out for their damn behavior. Like, all of them are doing some flaw ass shit. You know what I'm saying? All of them are. Jennifer being flawed, she being messy as fuck. Tammy being bitter as fuck because they back friends. She really ain't got no real reason. And it's just crazy to me. But whatever. So the party gets started. And soon as Jennifer and Evelyn come in, they sit over there by themselves, looking like, I'm like, here they go, being the two damn majorettes that look their nose down at everybody else and don't want to sit at the table with everybody else, but want everybody to run over there to them. They're so childish. But anyway, they go over there. Well, Jennifer goes over there, talk to Tammy. She wants her and Evelyn to talk about the situation. Jennifer calls Evelyn over. Evelyn comes over, and her and Tammy go back and forth about what the issue started off with. So the issue is basically when they were at the reunion last year, and Tammy said what she said about the whole GoFundMe thing. And, you know, Evelyn obviously seen a problem with that, and I think that could be the reason why they ain't fucking with each other. I hope it's not, because, about to fall my ass down. I hope it's not, because that's stupid. Like, that's what it is, bitch. Okay, so she was like, it wasn't up. The GoFundMe was not. And then, you know, Tammy said it was. Then Evelyn said it ain't. And blah, blah, blah. And then, what happened? And then, she called Jackie over. And Jackie confirms that it was up, but then it disappeared and it came back up again. And so, you know, that's pretty much what that was. So, after that, you know, they go back and forth, and Jennifer was like, are we ever going to be friends? And they was like, nah, they both agreed that they can't be friends. And then, you know, Evelyn taking the shots, Tammy taking the shots. It's just crazy how they going back and forth. And I'm like, first of all, you talking about y'all agreed that y'all would never be friends, but then y'all was sitting up there having lunch and drinks together, talking about y'all miscarriages and shit together, but y'all were never friends. Y'all bitches killed me. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are, honestly. And then, you know, that's when Jackie and Evelyn get into it, and Evelyn talking about, you know, when it went too far, when you talked about my daughter. Girl, it went left before she even said the build a horror comment. It was already going left before she said that. At the end of the day, you had, like I said before, Tammy got that shit going anyway, because Evelyn and Jackie had really squashed that shit. And then Tammy brought it back up, saying that Evelyn said that Jackie was a despicable mother. And that's how it really got back started, because Tammy was upset with Jackie because she made up with Evelyn, but then she turned around and was friends with Evelyn too. And then was sitting up here turning on Jackie for Evelyn. See, that's what I don't understand about Tammy. But now you talking about you loyal to a father. If anybody came for Jackie, you would punch them in their face. Girl, bye. Like, you full of shit, honestly. Like, really? But okay, like, it's crazy to me. And I'm over this GoFundMe thing. I'm over the Takari drama. I'm just over the bullshit. Like, can we move on to them talk about how Evelyn fucked Shawnee X? Because that's what the fuck I'm waiting on right there. But with that being said, y'all, this is my review on Basketball Hoes. All my social media is at the bottom. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share the fucking video. And let's have a great dialogue in the comments. No disrespect, please. I swear to God, I don't need it. But with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.